I loved being over their house so much that I was like, fuck it.
I'm gonna start it.
Like, it's to the point where we were doing praise dances. I couldn't stand it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say
So you break it right off.
exactly. So let's go ahead and lock that pinky, connect that thumb, and we finna break that so it can't be broken again.
Why your thumb look half broken?
My thumb don't go straight. No. I'm thinking I broke it when I was younger and never got it looked at or something.
That's funny.
That kind of shit does happen.
That's how I feel about
I never broke a bone.
Yeah, I know that's why niggas got curved dicks.
It was broken.
It's basically.
If you got a curved dick, it's because your dick sustained some kind of damage, and when it was growing back, it grew at a curve.
Well, look, that's what I was saying.
You sustained some kind of injury to your penis, and as your stuff was starting to heal up,
I told that fat bitch she can't ride.
Girls like the
but
curve,
she insisted.
But girls like the curve though.
They do enjoy the curve.
I'm not mad.
Who the fuck want Captain Hook?
It's not that bad of a curve.
Yeah, my shit ain't like
a polite curve. Come on.
They gotta enter the girl from this way.
My shit ain't saying go this way. You know what I'm saying? My shit like I think it's over there.
Hold on, baby, I gotta come in from the side.
Oh no! Thank you, moving in furniture.
Hold on. Cat a corner. Okay, am I in? No, it's like an umbrella handle. You gotta maneuver.
Oh no!
Y'all stupid, bro. Come on, man.
My shit ain't that bad.
What's poppin'?
Dick like a question mark. Got one right here.
That's what I'm looking for.
And we back with another episode of Rebel Vitamin Podcast.
Yeah.
In the studio right now. Josh,
Hey, yo, fellas!
we got a homeboy from college. He goes,
Right.
the response is,
Suwoo. Oh, I knew it. That I was ready.
We'll be
Suwoo.
across campus, we'll see him. Josh, Suwoo.
We always do it.
Hey, I got a thought call. It's bitch, you be like, oh, what is that?
What in the
What is
Spider-Man?
What is that? She be like, oh, yeah, bitch, I got
Shit, my light is going.
Yeah, you heard it, didn't you? Only the thoughts can hear it.
Wow. He said it's a thought frequency.
Yes.
Oh, no.
You know how dogs hear that real high pitch?
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts hear that. This is
that
someone who
mean-
like, is he calling me?
So if dogs, does that mean niggas can hear?
No. We're the
I
ones
don't know,
making
dog.
the call.
I don't know.
Well, no, niggas are thoughts. If women do it, it might be different. I don't know the thought nigga
You know what I'm
call.
saying?
I have been out of that game for a while. I didn't get
Wolf
to that
Wart
point.
type thing. You know what I'm saying? Wolf Wart. He has two things, so he can light us up.
Y'all know what's funny? You can load. I said low. You can fill the big lighters back up, but I have no fucking clue how. I know it's from the bottom, but what
You
piece?
just gotta shove the shit up.
It's just a piece of cotton in there.
That sounded bad.
You never want to. Well, fancy much?
Oh no, Zippo.
This is the
Zippo
hand.
much.
Just close.
Yeah, I bet if I had a Zippo, y'all. I bet.
I don't look like it.
Oh, you ain't got it. You got it. I'm sorry.
It was caught on fire. So.
Mine was heavier than that though.
I feel it.
Mine was just like you. You do that.
Oh no!
God
You didn't
damn.
let me grab
And then he's gonna look at it. Can you?
Is this Bubba shit?
Might have been. Listen.
I'm just-
Did you call him?
You have to.
Gotta call on Tyrone.
Please don't, y'all. I was asking middle names, y'all.
I got a stalker name.
You know how nervous I got? You got a stalker?
I have a stalker.
She got a couple
I
stalkers.
have a lot of stalkers.
So
bad.
these niggas stalking women.
I don't know.
Is that normal?
At this point, I think so. Because remember,
I ain't
when
never-
Aubrey was
that
here
ain't my-
last time, she was talking about stalkers.
You know what?
Yes, and she
This
was
know
is
what?
normal. This is normal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've stalked before.
This is
Oh, you
normal.
was stalked before.
Not like I've social media stalked before.
There you go. I mean, that's normal.
Not
That's still
like
stalking.
not like behind the trees.
Nah, I ain't never had to pop out no trees like, what you doing? No.
But they do.
Who that nigga?
Now, I will stalk the mother of my kids. I already told her. If
That's
we
different.
ever break up, bitch, I'm under your bed. Bitch, I'm in your closet. I'm in your trunk. Bitch, I'm in the back row when you at the movie
You seen that episode Everybody Hates Chris?
Stop.
You seen that episode Everybody Hates Chris where Julian's threatening no dude? You ever touch my son again, I'll be in your dreams. Right when you got the shower, I'll be there. When you wake up every morning, I'll be there.
Everywhere you was,
I'll
he
be
was
there.
right behind.
That's you.
Yes, that is me.
Hell no.
Yes. I'm not playing them games.
Well,
I think I had 5 stalkers on.
that's important.
Damn. I only know about 2.
I'm glad you're still here,
Nigga with the curved feet.
Mm-hmm. That's freshman year. You be all right. I finished the whole semester in college. Like,
and you survived.
Barely.
But I'm hitting though. It's tight as shit, but you.
Oh yes.
That's like sweet pussy. It's
Please
tight, but
don't
you still finna enjoy
underestimate
yourself.
the pearl of the old and great. I'm sorry, the old, great and powerful Nigel.
Period.
Yes. I like my blunts to be as tight as the pussy I get in, and as you can see, that is very.
You know,
very
it's my
tight.
destiny, the harness, the deity in me.
With the curved penis.
With the
It just don't sound okay.
I'm sorry, not the curve, the hook
That's
penis.
something you want to advertise.
Captain Hook. Captain Hook bringing all the Lost Boys. Yes, we
Yeah.
Oh
recorded.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's how we start off, man.
Yes.
That's right. I'm still getting it. I love it just as true.
We gonna edit
that on the
This is gonna be a late Father's Day and Father's
Father's
Day.
gay. Good job.
Some people's fathers are gay.
That's facts.
That is true.
They
that
just
is
find
true.
out after the fact.
I just was
Mother's
talking to
Day.
somebody and they was like, "Oh, I had 2 mamas." Okay. Happy father slash mother
Something
slash homie
Stud
day.
day?
Look here.
Happy stud
Look
day?
here. Happy your day because you were that. So fuck it. Whatever it is.
Oh, no, I don't like praising mamas on Father's Day. Y'all got your own damn day.
Yeah.
For the women who are like, I did both spots though.
Yeah, my mama told me I ain't got no daddy. She is my mama and daddy.
My mom told me the same thing.
Yeah.
And then I still had to call my daddy and tell him Happy Father's Day. And I was the only one of his kids that
No,
did.
that's right.
You know what? Everybody
saying,
called and
though.
woke me up.
You sure this ain't Bubba shit?
I'm saying. That shit said.
Did you meet my uncle? Is that what this is?
I got to see this. I haven't seen you hit a blunt.
I haven't either.
Not hit a blunt. I've only seen her hit the bowl. That's a different smoking. Yes. Yes,
It is.
Yes,
it
it
definitely
is.
But you hit the blunt on the podcast before.
Has she?
Yeah.
Really?
While I was here, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't.
Niggas was
There
probably
was so
like-
many blunts in rotation that you would thought we was at a marathon. All the batons that
saying,
was getting
though.
passed around.
I remember. Nigga, I remember. Nigga.
We call that shit the relay race, nigga.
Yes.
That is not correct.
Shit was amazing.
Shit.
When we started the podcast, it was so many blunts being fired up.
So how,
You ever seen How High when they was in the car?
I might have to pull it more to get that one later.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Anyway,
I mean, you skipped me, but we'll take that though.
you won't?
No, not on the black, on the blunt. I passed it to you.
That's correct. That is correct.
No, finish it so I can go ahead.
Hold on, let me break out.
This is
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
There it is. It's
Go
me.
ahead and
Byron Thompson, owner of Thompson Ethics LLC.
B3.
My phone number is
That's taken off.
314-941-4013. Whatever you need done automotively, if I can't do it, I got somebody that can. Hit me up.
Because he's the man with the master plan. His name is BT, and he got you. He got you. He got you. And if he don't got you, he'll know where to get you. He'll know how to spot
Hey, look, that's going on the radio for the
Jingle
old folks.
3000 hiring looking
Hey, but look,
ass.
that's to get the old folks every time. And they got some old ass cars that I need to be fixing on.
On me.
So there it is.
This
I do-
is Nigel. Follow me on Instagram, Eves, please. And my Facebook is Nigel Eves. You will see my family there.
You want to spell Eves for me?
Oh, EAV is in Victor, ES.
Who ain't here today?
Exactly. As in Victor, who's absent. ES. And it's Nigel with 2 I's, ladies. No E, please.
You should say E, A as in absent, B as in Victor, who ain't here.
Hell no, that would have worked too. Look at that. I'm working.
And this is Ty Stokes. You can follow my poetry page at what is it? Ty Stokes? Yeah, Ty Stokes. That's don't. And if you wanna laugh at some of my bizarre ass statuses, you can follow me on Facebook at.
That's probably
I will give you your
Ty Stokes.
props. I will give you your props.
I'm
on
a
being
funny
hilarious
motherfucker,
on
dog.
Facebook. I will give you that
Why
prop.
don't I see anything on Facebook though?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, don't
probably
beg
need
for it.
some-
I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
tell you that. Don't beg for
thought I
it. It's
followed
funny, but
Niggas always trying to hate.
no.
You don't need that in your life.
Look, it's funny, but I don't always agree with what it is. You get what I'm
He
saying?
said,
I'll be like, I don't
No.
agree, but that's
But
fucking
we gotta
funny.
talk though. We gotta...
Nick Fury is also back, like third week.
Hey,
Serious.
you know what that means?
Thanos snap work, nigga. No, it was Iron Man snap. No, it was the Hulk snap.
Yep,
What?
the whole.
It was definitely Iron Man. His was the last.
Iron Man snapped them out of existence. The Hulk snapped everybody back into existence.
Mm-hmm.
It was 3 snaps all together.
See.
Oh, they're
Like a gay dude.
Snaps.
Bam, bam, bam.
Ooh, yes. 3 snaps in a row, baby. I learned that from a gay guy.
You
3
know what I'm
snaps
saying?
in a row.
We need a camera.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, but they're opening the X-Men Marvel Cinematic Universe with a snap. Yes, that's exciting.
I got tickets. It was just confirmed earlier. I got tickets to go see Homecoming when it comes out.
Nice.
The day it comes out.
Yes, I want to see that, and I'm going to see
Get your
Dark
tickets
Phoenix
now.
next week.
We can get-
What?
Dark Phoenix.
We can make this.
We'll see that next
We
week.
can make this. This comes out the Tuesday.
If it's on a Tuesday, we're down.
Yeah, get y'all tickets now.
On the
I'll,
July 2nd?
Yep.
Okay, let me holler at it. Oh, that's nothing.
Let me
Yeah,
know when
good
you get
looking,
home.
though.
Let me know
Oh,
when
yeah.
you get home, and I'll send you. I'll have her send me the link that she used to get the ticket. Because we're going to the one with the recliner seats.
Yes.
See?
I just
AMC.
said how else.
It's
That's what I'm
$5
going tonight.
Tuesday, my
yeah, That's
friend.
where I'm going tonight.
Is it?
$5
Yeah.
Tuesdays.
She paying for my booth. Want to take my $5.
I always.
You know they enjoy each other when they go out.
This is the problem with taking my woman out to eat. She doesn't only just be like, hey, we finna go see the movie. She wants to go see the movie with some popcorn, with an icy, with some candy, and she want to get the shit from the concession stand.
She said, I need.
I was like, oh my
4,
God.
9. I need.
And she's not even an expensive woman.
The
No,
That's
but
what's
it's like,
crazy.
it's like
Hey,
you
but
got
that's
a
the best type expensive.
I know,
'Cause if
and that's why I
your
don't have a
expensive-
problem with doing.
Excuse me.
I'm be real. That's why I don't have a problem with doing. Any
She
other
did.
bitch, I'm sorry. Any other woman, I do apologize. Any other woman, I've told no. We should have stopped at Family Dollar first. But with this one,
Got all
with this one, oh baby, let's give it
Mine a little bit different.
What you mean?
I don't mind.
She don't want none of that shit.
Oh.
She probably don't even want to get taken out afterwards. She'd rather we gonna go to the movies. When we get home, your ass cooking though.
See, we used to be like that, but we ready to step out. We ready to
Y'all
enjoy.
cute or whatever.
Yeah, we started. That's how we created the bond that we have.
We lost each other, so we do need to step back out together.
Step in. No, when you lost each other, step in.
Damn, that was the last of it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, I ain't got no Rello, but I got some.
Hey. I got
True.
shit. Hear me?
I got some
No
water.
need to push.
I got rolling paper.
I got some water.
I need today. Okay.
There you go.
I need
Said
today.
I-
Got some Austin sauce. Austin
This,
sauce. If you
this
want
shit
some over
really
dripping
throw me
with
off
it,
the
baby.
loop. Rest in peace to my homegirl.
Mm-hmm.
Respect.
So
Much love,
doing?
for sure. Much
much
love.
love.
Yes.
I will get myself
Did
right.
you-
Trust me. But I need that. So you need to roll. I got rolling paper.
I
This
got
man was the first to tell me, hey man,
Go ahead.
you need
Go
to
ahead.
pass that test.
No, I'm gonna get you by the shit. Go ahead and do that like day before Destiny on the station.
Period. And look, honestly, me too. Vail. Look, I need my affiliate link. Feel me?
It's
So,
this leg problem.
While he gone and doing what he got to do, BT, how you been, man?
Be quite honest with
How's emerging adulthood, getting your own place? Shout out to BT who got his own place.
you. Thank you. Very
He called it BTAP.
Oh my god. No man, I mean honestly, it's a very powerful experience. It's been doing a lot for me lately. It's pulled me out of the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I was on that low part of the roller coaster for what felt like the longest time I've ever had in my life. There was never a time I felt this low. You know what I'm saying? But then things started turning up. I kept that faith. I kept that drive. I kept that hustle as if anything could happen. And that's exactly pretty much what did. You know what I'm saying? I grinded my ass off. I got what I needed. And when it came time to show up, I showed out. You know what I'm
You've been
saying?
grinding all your life.
I'm
nigga.
grinding on my life, nigga.
You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm talking about? Look. Anyway, but yeah, man, I've been better. And I'm not gonna say I'm at 100%, of course, but I understand that it's a process. So it's nothing to press, it's just new. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is starting to show. And I appreciate it. I appreciate every little bit of it, and I enjoy the process, the whole step of the way. So I've been pretty good.
What's the next step from her?
Next step from here is ability. That is the one thing that I have never had, such as my own spot, my own place, to be where I want to be in control of because I've earned it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things where I need to make sure that I can maintain this before I take on anything else that may throw it all the way away. You know what I'm saying? I do understand just as quickly and easily as it was given to you, it can be taken away. Mm-hmm. Just like that. So that's how I treat it all the way up until that point where this part is secure. So that's the next step. Stability.
I love how nice comes back.
He's like, wait a minute. Cosign.
Bravo.
Right.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
All right, so what we got today, guys?
All right.
You want to go ahead and start off with the red pill? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Introducing the red pill because you know health is wealth, and if you ain't checking your health, then you're playing yourself. You heard me?
Well, the Rebel Vitamin has found to top page, I guess. YouTuber Alpha M.
Shout out to Aaron Marino.
Ooh.
That's my internet dad. Just for y'all to know, go check out his show. He has one of the most fantastic men influential YouTube videos I have ever seen. I've been following this man since about 2014. He has taught me so much, from so much shit that my father or no man in my life has ever taught me. I owe him so much. So much of the person I am today.
That's how I feel about Bill Nye.
I feel about Yada.
The Yada mirror? What Itachi used?
Wait.
Oh.
That's
my
funny.
bad.
That's
My bad.
funny. He ruined it there, didn't he?
I was like,
not that guy.
right. Feel great.
We say the other y'all. The other y'all.
Wow. To start off, everybody go ahead and hold up your finger. Is your ring finger the longest part of your hand?
No.
That will be a sign of having high testosterone. So that's our topic for that was number one.
What's your testosterone?
Talk about that. Two would be having a deep voice or a more pronounced add on that. Go ahead and tell you why I asked that earlier.
How deep a voice are we trying to go now?
I love how y'all hold really.
I will.
Your turn.
This is my very white voice.
This is probably as low as I got.
This is how I answer phone.
Hello.
It's low in the morning. Though.
What you want?
No, that nigga don't stay here.
Really?
All right. Damn, baby, that nigga just called me tripping.
Let's get it on.
Oh, baby.
I sound like I'm fake. Anyway,
Let's get it
next.
on. Sugar. Let's get it on. No, I'm just flying. Let's get
So
it.
y'all all just want to get signed. That's what y'all trying to do.
Hell yeah.
Everybody take the little
Put me in, coach.
Wow. 3 would be
Okay.
if you have any acne past your teen years, it will be a sign of having high.
Yeah.
4 would be a lot of body hair, regardless if it's on your chest, lower or up, just hair. Also a cause after premature hair. So if you had acid hair when you were younger, but then you started to lose hair a little earlier on, just odd spot, it can also be a show. 4, number 6, we have sharp. So if your jaw's sharp as hell, you're cute. That's
No. Dead as hell.
It's kind of wrong. It's round sharp.
sharp.
Yeah, I'm
What
about
we're
to say
going for
it's
is
half
sharp.
and half.
It's like when you
In
when
some
you sharpen
angles,
your
you get
pencil before a test. My chin is like after you take the test. It ain't all the way sharp, but you can
Right.
still write with it.
That's fine.
What?
That's
That's hilarious. Yes, that is hilarious.
Number 7 is always having a high sex drive, no matter where it is.
Oh, well, shit,
Oh, we
I'm
just
good.
hoes.
We all felt confidence in that one.
I mean, in the
I'm
words
like, oh,
of
well, I'm
Eddie Murphy,
good.
Look, in the words of Eddie Murphy, I just like to party all the time.
so-
Party all the time.
Party all the time.
Woo, shit.
That's
Nigga, why we laugh the same?
I don't know. Because we both understood what that was.
Look, that's hyperlaptic. Look, y'all stupid.
Number 8 will be having more muscle mass than average, like being stronger than the average male.
Okay, I
I'm
thought I
like
was
Mr.
fat.
Incredible, so I mean, I
can take
understand.
this
I'm a
on.
mechanic. I
It's
wrestle.
pretty decent on,
I
right?
wrestle metal all day.
Pretty
so.
decent on, right?
Let's not lie to the followers.
Yeah, it's not
Wow.
like
Pretty decent on, though, right?
That's pretty decent,
It's
fam.
not.
Pretty decent
Yeah.
on.
Say,
That's pretty
that'd
decent
scare
on.
me if you did it.
Let me introduce you to some twins. Fire power.
You play too much.
Hey, my left arm is not as strong, but it's still nice.
That's because you masturbate with the right.
That is true.
What a gay horse eat. Hey.
And we only 20 minutes in, baby.
Hey, boy, you just getting started.
Number 9 will be having wide shoulders and a small waist.
I got love handles.
I got wide shoulders.
I got love
and I got a
handles.
slim waist.
That's interesting.
Are
For
you
my
losing
size,
now?
that is true.
Nigel was caught up. So that
What?
she just said no.
Nigel actually does have wide shoulders and a small waist. He just has a little bit of meat on his bones
Why
right
you
now.
I said I got love handles.
He said he stopped before he
This
down
is
there.
this ain't final form, Nigel. This is like this is
This
Cell when he this is Frieza when he first showed up.
Still a badass.
Y'all don't know what's
This
up.
is Frieza when he first showed up.
You know, I don't hear final form until Goku come out.
We gonna get him final form by his birthday because he's gonna lose like 10 pounds.
There it is.
Hey,
I'm ready for
I'm
it.
finna turn. Oh, speaking of my birthday, I'm gonna give a shout out to this bar, Up Down St. Louis. They just opened June 14th. Very excited. It's an arcade bar. They have a promotion.
I know somebody who just
Yes.
came from there.
It's dope. Yes. They have a deal going on where you get a 6-pack of beer, a fanny pack, and a pound of tokens for $25.
I thought you were gonna say a pound of kush.
Ooh,
I say, nigga,
that's a good deal, ain't it?
Dude, I'm a nerd all day, bro.
Yes, that's a
Look,
good deal, ain't it?
I was just 8 right there. Like
You
it's
thought I was
fine.
playing? That's a legit good deal.
So that's what we want for your birthday?
Hell yeah, I'm going there for
You
my
know what's
birthday.
crazy?
Hey.
I want to open up an arcade 10 years from now.
I want to open up a bar.
So, well, it's going to be a park. It's going to be
It'll be
all around. And
It
it's
might be
also
more.
going to have social services tied to it.
Mine be more of a poetry bar, but it'll be a bar.
And the good ones, too. Shit.
Y'all ready for this last?
Oh shit, yeah.
And number 10 will be super aggressive.
Actually,
I found, I'm about to say, I
it says
found
always
that.
angry and ready to fight.
No, I ain't always angry.
And it's only because of my life situation.
I
But
mean,
I've so been wanting to
I
get
order all my
somebody ass
sandwiches
lately.
without no beef because I don't like the violence.
I have a question.
So I mean,
You know what, dude?
This is
Nigel don't even catch that.
no. I'm sorry. I'm worried about this.
I said I order all my sandwiches without no beef because I don't like the violence.
Oh my
You
God.
just did that?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with it?
You just made it happen. Good Lord.
I gotta go take a piss, man. Y'all keep y'all order that.
I'm
P.O.P.
I'm right behind.
Hold it down. I'm legally blind.
Pissing on the potty.
Pissing on the potty.
Clean up then. Shit. Like, huh?
Yes.
Nigel, how was your father?
Oh, my Father's Day was awesome. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So, my woman, she's so awesome. She decided to wake up a little early to go get breakfast, right?
She brought you some breakfast?
No. She didn't. Well, she bought breakfast food, but to cook. And
Right.
that's where I
Oh.
appreciated it, right there.
It was like, oh,
Yes, I
you
saw
got the stove.
Yeah, I woke up, she was gone. So I went to go get my son. Me and him was literally chilling in the bed watching Danny Phantom. Which Danny Phantom is that shit, y'all. I'm sorry. Danny
Man,
Phantom that
come on
shit.
now. That's childhood.
Yes, Danny Phantom that shit. So we was chilling in the bed watching Danny Phantom. They came home. She was like, babe, I thought you was gonna still be asleep. I brought some food to cook. Cool. She brought some food cooked. She cooked the breakfast. We ate, chilling. And I'm over here watching TV, right? And she brings, it's her, my 2 children. They walk in, and my son has this big card in his hand.
Nigel.
Yes, has this big card in his hand.
If
She hands me my daughter as a naked baby with just a diaper, which I find to be very cute. And then then she also has a red bag, right? So my son, he didn't want to give me the card.
He wanted to keep
Yeah, he wanted to keep it, but he gave me the card. And then once I took the card out, he asked for it back. So I gave him the envelope back. He was enjoying that while I was going through the gifts.
right.
Beautiful card. She actually bought me 3 cards total. Yep, 1 big one, which was beautiful. I love it. She actually took the children and took their hands and put it in some red paint and put their handprint on the card. Yes, I loved it. And then in the bag, I found my my favorite candies, which was it's Twizzler, Mike and Ike's, and this third one not my favorite.
But I was appreciative.
Yeah, I really appreciated it. It was some sour trolley, which that's quality.
That's like some shit you'll get on the damn, what's that Harry Potter train?
Yes.
When they come in, let me get some sour trolleys.
right?
And then chocolate frog.
Then it was a pack of draws. And she bought me a pack of shirts.
He a holy nigga.
I don't have holes in them, but she bought me a pack of shirts that match the draw. So now I can.
That's lingerie, nigga.
I know.
That's lingerie.
Instead of me just matching my socks with my drawers now, I can match my socks, drawers, and t-shirt. Tough, right?
Nigga was like a half-naked Power Ranger.
You know the niggas who got the gray socks with the gray drawers and the gray shirt on.
Me.
That's gonna be me. Exactly. That's gonna be me.
My
Hey,
stuff.
look, I'm a monochromatic nigga.
Is everybody gotta take
Right.
that break?
Yeah, that's definitely me. Then I found these shoes, y'all. When I say the shoes, I'm actually finna show everybody on the podcast these shoes because the motherfuckers are so tough to me. They are Air Max. They're the Air Vapor Max. Yes, sir. They're dope. Where they at? Here they go. These motherfuckers. Yes, these bitches is tough. Tyree, this might not be Tyree speed, but the bitches.
They not
tough.
my speed, but I like them.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
These
See
shoes.
what I'm wearing.
These shoes run like 170, and I saw them in the bag, y'all.
And you was, excuse me. I
Yes,
need these.
yes, y'all. I saw them in the bag. She took my heart with that one. I said, "Oh, I'm finna spend the rest of my money in my bank account on your ass today."
Period.
yes. I got the shoes. All right, put that to the side after I, rubbed them and talk to the genie.
Are you that
The
person
Nike
that
jeans.
licks the sole?
Hell no.
Okay, good. Because I'm
Hell
like,
no.
bro, how insane
Niggas
is
try
that?
shoes on. I try shoes on.
Right.
Fuck I look like. Hell no.
I'm just saying.
No, sir.
That shit was
I'm not a
awkward as
sneaker
hell.
freak, man. You gotta be a sneaker freak.
Freak.
I'm not that.
There's a
Yeah.
difference between a sneaker head and a sneaker
Yes.
freak.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
gotcha.
Yes. Sneaker head just got a lot of sneakers. Sneaker freak, they can tell you a release date 10 years ago. They can tell you the colorways of everyone they got. Them sneakers.
1973.
Exactly. They treat it like car.
True.
Yes.
All right, you know what? You're right.
Yes.
Because
yes.
see, that 92 E36 is all I'm looking for later.
See,
on.
you losing me right there. I don't even know what that is, bro.
That's a BMW, bro.
I don't even know what that
Old
is.
school. Fuck. All right, I understand now. Look, I understand. I got you.
Yes.
Connection made.
Oh yes. And then she also had 2 other cards in the bag, and they just were beautiful. I just loved it. And then that night, we went out. We actually during that day we went to swing around Funtown. We had to be some kids during the day, y'all. Went to swing that bat. I ain't swung a bat in some years, man. I played baseball all my life. I ain't swung a
Baseball
bat
is my
in some
favorite
years.
sport. And I
Oh
know
yes.
exactly how you feel.
It's my favorite sport to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
It's I ain't gonna lie. It
Very
is.
technical.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
God,
It's
I love
strategy, bro. It's
Period.
literally a competition between you and the batter, and you got your niggas behind you backing you up.
Period. It's like what you need.
Yes, exactly. And it's this one nigga at the plate. Like, I'm finna kill all y'all.
Right.
That's what I love about baseball. I look at it that way. Right? This shit's just dope.
I feel it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Stop.
Tyree. Craig. How was your
You had to pull out.
snatch of fire? Oh, also, my anniversary was doing the Father's
I
Day.
need to get off.
You need to get off social
I need
media.
to get
You were
off social
correct.
media.
That is very dangerous.
Yes, sir.
That's very dangerous.
Social
Look.
media is the death of
Look,
us
come
all.
on. That's why we got to get some good conversation
Yeah,
going. What's
let's-
next? What's next? You need another drink, Nick?
That one right.
Okay, cool. There it is. Take a sip. There I go.
Just let everybody on the podcast know. Lost somebody that I really cared for yesterday. Kind of.
Yeah.
So ain't gonna go into detail. Rest in peace to you. I love you eternally. But let's Devin's back. Let's go get into the. You got the science pill ready? You got the blue pill?
There you are.
Blue pill, new pill. What's
Ooh.
new in the world, Devin?
What are you on about?
Oh, he dropped that ember. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
For our blue pill are going over the fact that the mayor apologized for the video that was shared. Pointing to the gun of the family that was shot.
Yeah, I did. I'm not sure where it was, but I did hear about that. And they were very aggressive. Very aggressive. But see, that's our girl.
Coming back into it.
Or debatable, right?
Understandable, but that's why those half of the people have to act. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so now we all seen the video. What's Scott takes on the video?
It was definitely taking it too far. I get the, putting pressure on someone, but that was more than pressure. You know what I mean?
And for the viewers who don't know, just I believe you can just YouTube the Phoenix.
That's where it was, Phoenix.
Phoenix shoplifting incident. I wouldn't even call it a shooting. Phoenix shoplifting incident, where a little girl, without her parents' knowledge, carried a doll out of a dollar store that wasn't paid for, and apparently the dollar store called the police, and the police's response was absurd to say the least.
Oh yeah, definitely agree. That was way out of hand. For what reason?
Apparently, Phoenix PD been tripping for a while though. Like, one of the comments that I ended up reading was how one man was saying, he filed a complaint for police for excessive abuse of force, and then after that he found himself steadily getting pulled over by the police department. They're targeting you now. For some odd reason, you're now a target. Why? What do you think about it, though? You just now seen it. We had to pause. We paused the recording so Byron could see it. So if you noticed the breaking conversation, that's why. What you think of it?
Honestly, heartbreaking. Because any news story after there's already so much awareness being raised on it on social media. Because nowadays, the way social media works, you should be able to say something and everybody knows what to talk.
Yeah.
Like if you say Mario, they know what to talk. No matter where you are, just because that's how widespread it is now. So you would think that if all of this that's happening, you want to chill out on us, you're going to be that next story while you tripping, that it would start to slow down. So you really don't want to see no more of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even put myself in a situation where I would see more of it, and I still do. You know what I'm saying? In terms of social media presence. So once we get there, and I'm seeing everything that's happening, it's just like, wow, yet another story. And then you've seen so many, it's kind of like, oh my God, they're gonna shoot them. Like, what keeps a cop from? It's daylight. There are people around, so you're hoping that no shots will be fired. But nowadays, you can't even make that assumption safely. That is so unfortunate. So of course, I'm watching it, scared as fuck. Number one, number two. At this point, we definitely need to get to that point where we need to push the obvious, because they want to talk around the obvious like it's cool. Just like the little stupid shit I was talking about in my family and shit. Y'all want to sweep shit under the rug. Don't give them a chance. Make them uncomfortable every single time, no matter where you are, no matter what you do. Make them uncomfortable. Make them uncomfortable living in the privilege.
They have to
change. They're forced to at that point. Because if you know that you can't, let's put it this way. If I live in a place where, sorry, look,
yeah, I was like, thanks, but
right,
I got you.
Right,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah. If I live in a place where poverty, you know what I'm saying, high theft, you know how that goes in retail, and I'm a cashier. These kids are constantly stealing things. They steal things every. You know what I'm saying? The manager comes to me and said, I know about these kids stealing this candy. Now, anytime they steal the candy, I dock your pay. So before when the kids were stealing candy, she didn't give a fuck. She was like, I'm not about to run after some fucking kids. I'm only getting paid $5 an hour. I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting paid for candy. Right. But now there's consequence added to it. It used to be so easy to let them go. So now you let them go every other time, so she doesn't really know that they're stealing candy when it comes down to the number. That's what it's all about. Then it gets to the point where she gets comfortable again, and now the manager's taking action. Now she's fired. That's how I feel we need to be that manager. You're not about to keep getting away with this shit. But we letting it slide, giving you a chance to end it peacefully. But once it shows that passiveness is not the answer anymore, it's time to take action. This is nature we live in. If somebody's attacking your village, what, are you just gonna hope that they stop?
You got a point.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, you have at some point you have to defend yourself. Period. That's why I advocate women getting guns. You know what I'm saying? People are fucking crazy, and it is obvious that men have a physical advantage over them. So if it's her and her kids, she's done for it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this whole epidemic of females without fathers. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we need to address something. We have to push something to keep our people here. So all of that being said, we have to make that shit uncomfortable. Anytime we see somebody pull over, definitely at least the least you can do is look over your shoulder and make sure things are civil.
Make sure things haven't been to the point where they cannot be diffused.
Right, because if things are after a certain point and you're seeing it, it is your fault that it happened if it happened. That's just how I feel.
I can agree with that.
If it's you said if it's allowed, you're to blame for it?
Basically.
Yeah.
Because it's numbers. If you want change anyway, if people who don't want nothing to do with it, I have nothing to say to you. But the people who are pushing that they're helping, help when you see it. Be aware of it when you see it.
I get
Don't
what you're saying,
flaunt that shit like you represent that shit.
Yeah.
If you actually want change, you need to be about it. That's why people go to protest. That's why so many people go to protest. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, I need to make sure that I'm doing my part. Every number counts. And that's exactly what they push in votes, even though Electoral College. But we're not going to talk.
So would you say you're immune to the bystander effect?
Me?
Yeah.
Basically. Nowadays.
Same.
Nowadays. I used to not be like that. I used to be like, yeah, you advocate it when people talk about it just because that's what you want to see. But you don't want it bad enough to see, to actually go be a part of it. And that's what I've always made sure of anytime I hear about anything. My friend, one of my newer friends I met or whatever goes to protest. Like, let me know when you go back. Okay? This is what I live for. I live for change in my people. That's the whole point of my career choices. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of my life choices. Is to get into a position where I can help my folks out. Because that's all I want to see is people prosper. That's just what I was put here for. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's what I say. Now there is, of course, some people like there was a post on Twitter, right? Kevin Hart, he apologized for a joke that he made. Somebody responded, I've never took a joke serious until the comedian apologized. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer a joke when you let it be serious. Because comedians joke about some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying?
That's the nature of their job. They're supposed to. They're supposed to criticize and satire what's going on in the modern world at the time.
Right. So that basically debunks their overall purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm trying to stay away from all of it. And I want to advocate anything that you are a part of, you be a part of. So people are all like, yeah, what about the people who really don't want to be in it? Then they just won't be in it. Everybody has their purpose. There are people who are going to watch and be informed, and there are going to be people who are going to act and display. The victors tell the story. Anytime a war is won, whatever we know about that war is made from the people who are still alive.
AKA, that's why a lot of our African history has been lost when we came to the Americas.
All of us were dead. There was nobody to tell it. You know what I'm saying? So
our history was either lost to the dead or beaten out of us.
Period. And watch. And whatever remained, watch and scrub clean.
Except Geechee.
That is true.
Except Geechee.
Well, yeah. So all of that.
Too small for you?
No, I'm
yeah,
I'm on
right. Didn't mean to,
No.
take
I'm
up
listening.
so much.
All right, let Devin finish the rest of this so we can get back into this Phoenix
Yeah,
conversation.
that's what I'm saying. But yeah, things to be aware of,
After everything that happened to the family, they are demanding to get $10 million after its office had excessive force. The video basically paints as angry and threatening, although the reports share that.
Yeah.
They just spit.
Yeah.
That's all I heard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, their report left out so much information that if those people wasn't there filming, and we was just going out the police report,
it would have been like,
it would have painted a whole different narrative.
Yes.
A dangerous ass narrative.
That's why there are advocates in the media.
But that's why we should be glad that they was out there filming. Because now, those officers with that police department will get eaten alive from now on by any defensive lawyer who has to go against that police department. Because it's like, oh, y'all have falsified these police documents. How do we know you're not falsifying these police documents?
Let me bring up something from an older. I was only so remember I was like, yo, I've been trying to get off of social media, but instead I use it for what serves, right? This is the half of social media that keeps faith in, you know, what it is. Because there's more people gain awareness through what they put in their face the most, the more people that use it for how it serves them. You know what I'm saying? Most people use it for shade and, you know, bullshit. Wastes of time. It's honestly an extremely great tool to use as long as you know how to use it. It can either rot your brain or it can make you a million. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with that being said, if we can push more people onto the side that it does good, we can all, you know, develop as the age was made for us to develop. You know what I'm saying? Because we're definitely in this microwave society.
Use the app better.
Exactly.
Realize that like your timeline is a flow of what.
Right. So in cases like this, it was hilarious.
That's a nice perspective. Your timeline is a flow of what you're into.
So, for instance, there was a really bad crash on 270 not too long ago. It was like a couple weeks. Like a truck flipped over, broke side of the highway.
Oh, I've seen them in malls.
Yeah, and I basically live over there. Like any of my business or my mom, anybody, they're all over there. So I'm rolling up, taking somebody home, and I see the truck side of the road being, you know, extinguished or whatever.
Oh, it was on fire.
Yeah, it was on fire. It was real.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, 270 was back up for a good 4 or 5 hours. Oh. It was bad.
And like everybody was safe.
Everybody was cool.
Good.
It's most, as far as I've heard anyway, as far as they let out. But I was Snapchatting. Snapchatting, like, yo, look at what's happening. Please don't get on 270 right now. If y'all seeing this before y'all leave or go out somewhere, take the alternate route
and go around,
right now. All the way back to the damn bridge, Illinois. So it's like, you know, don't do it. And I'm Snapchatting, I see another girl right next to me in her car in the lane that she's not even supposed to continue in Snapchat. So now it's a Snapchat of an accident. And ain't no telling how many other cameras have been on. Now, I was like, and right after that, I was like, 2019, something happened, record it, then run. On some stupid shit, right? But it was like, it's good. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's just, you know, people are like, wow, look at what's happening. Like, that's kind of what the fuck. But once again, everything happens for a reason. So then it's flipped and helps the news story. So they not only get a visual on all these multiple different perspectives, but then they get some actual facts too. So it's a bittersweet moment. Is what I call. It's what I basically label. Bittersweet moment. It depends on how you use it.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think social media is what's bad, or the whole internet at all. Because people say you can be addicted to the internet. I think the internet is a tool.
It is.
And like a gun is a tool. A gun is not a weapon, so to speak. It's a tool.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. It's a tool. Because you can use it for hunting.
It's both.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
But in that case, a shovel is a double-edged sword. A knife is too. But at the same time, they're tools first.
Yeah, before
weapons later.
Anything else.
Yeah.
Right. That's never made for.
It's a tool for hunting, a tool for digging, a tool for cutting.
Right.
But you can use them to hit a nigga over the head with the shovel, stab a nigga in his jugular with the knife, shoot a nigga in the head with the gun.
Right. Yeah.
But if they're usually tools. You can even if they're weapons, they're still tools
Right.
for killing.
I get it. He gave about 4 metaphors on them.
Giving
4
everybody,
examples.
you never know what catches somebody.
I like how that was put together though.
Yeah, that was fun.
I mean, that was lit. I ain't gonna even stunt. That was lit.
Hey, look, we barbarians
Yeah.
now. What's up?
He said either advance with it or
Right.
stay in the Stone Age
I'm
with
just
it.
saying.
Choose.
So- I think we look at social media. We tackle social media. We look at social media as a drug instead of the tool that it actually can be used for.
Mostly
Because it's been a tool. Twitter has been a tool for many uprisings in the Middle East. Twitter was a tool for the Arab Spring. So it's like, damn. In that case, we can't blame ISIS on Twitter in a way. Kind of.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. But
ISIS was fucked up.
they still hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry. They are fucked.
They still hurt.
Present.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Present.
Don't let Trump tell you that, because Trump be trying to say that we've been defeating them. We just been pushing them underground.
That's it.
That's it. They ain't,
That's literally what it is.
that's it.
Yes.
We just forcing them underground, but they still hurt. And an underground enemy is more dangerous than an enemy that's on the ground. Because underground on the internet means we don't know who the hell you're influencing.
Yeah.
You could be influencing Sam in Texas, and Sam ain't even fully Arab.
They're not focused on it.
Sam just is hypnotized
no more.
by the radical views that you're spewing.
Right. They're not going physical. They're not battling on the physical plane anymore. It's all tech. Because we're all connected.
And we've seen it
You know what I'm
before.
saying?
We've seen it before with the KKK.
Yeah.
We forced the KKK underground.
See?
That's how they was able to get into law enforcement and shit like that. Although they was there at first, now it's like you can hold up a dual personality. You can be Bruce Banner on social media, but be the white knight
Right.
at night.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's allowing you to, that duality. Very important.
Social media definitely gives you an advantage of.
I'm sorry.
showing
Finish.
you, like giving
Devin
an
wasn't
image
done
of
with
yourself.
Devin wasn't done with her
Keyboard
information for the blue pill.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
That's crazy.
The mayor went ahead and released a statement. She said that what she saw made her sick.
I got off track. My bad.
That she.
The video showed the officer's behavior was completely inappropriate, clearly unprofessional. She then apologized to the community for what happened. How do you guys feel?
Bitch, what is an apology gonna do? Them kids are traumatized. They almost got their mama shot in front of them. They almost got their daddy shot in front of them. They was almost shot in front of their mama and daddy. The fuck is an apology supposed to do?
Just like I make a
What
whole...
now? With that being said, I'm sorry. With that being said, what do you expect for them to do?
Them officers need to be fired.
Mm-hmm.
Them officers should have been fired as soon as that incident went public. Them officers should have been fired. Not administrative leave.
Yes,
not
no.
paper detail. Fired.
Right.
Everybody, every officer on that scene, fired. That's how you set an example of this will not be tolerated.
There we go. I hate.
'Cause what do I-
I was
what-
happy you didn't say money because that would have
Fuck
pissed me
no.
off.
Fuck no.
That would have pissed me off. That would have pissed
In
me
Old
off.
Navy, at Old Navy in Toronto, in
Well-
Canada, an old girl got accused for stealing the shirt that she was wearing out of Old Navy. How did Old Navy respond? Their first response was, "She is no longer with our company."
Mm-hmm.
If you want to save face, fire the weakest links. And the weakest links are the people in jobs where you're servicing people. The weakest links are the people who have certain kind of prejudices or have anger issues. Because you can have anger issues. I believe those cops had anger issues. I wouldn't necessarily say it was prejudice.
And still allowed because they never went through a mental evaluation
Exactly.
before they got that job.
Exactly. Cops are one of those jobs that need to always be undergoing mental evaluation.
Period.
Because you're
Through
serving
stages, because
you
we
are serving
change
the
in
public.
stages.
You are under constant stress. We do not need your stress turning into aggression and anger.
Right. You can't handle the job. You need to go.
You need to go.
So you would suggest a monthly evaluation?
And no.
Try
Humans don't change like that. If you look at like stuff like I'm sorry about I'm super spiritual. I'm into other shit. Humans change in multiples of 7, starting at 7. Every 7 years, your soul does a cleansing, so to speak.
But the thing is,
Rather you're in tune with it or not.
every 5 years, the atoms in your body change. So he's on to something.
Yeah, that's the
The
biological
same
aspect.
atoms that was in your body, you're about to turn 25. So the same atoms that was in your body at 20
are not the same.
are
ones
not
that
the
were.
same atoms. That's why scientifically speaking, some of the atoms that was inside Buddha are inside you
and
now.
with physical upgrades comes cognitive upgrades, comes spiritual upgrades. So it's all on the same timeline. You know what I'm saying? It all happening pretty much at the same time.
This is different understanding.
It all goes into that same
different understanding.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. So someone who can understand, right? So with that being said,
he said with someone who can understand.
I mean, that's
right?
true.
I get what you're saying. I get that. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You gotta be into
I straight
it to
respect
know.
that comment though.
I mean, you gotta be into it to know.
Yeah, I got you.
So with that being said, you're telling me the same person who was working this job as a cop 43 years ago. Thank you. Yeah. The same, because the older cops have been there forever. You know what I'm saying? Just with these older people. 43 years, the person 43 years ago. Right. Person 43 years ago was the same person that he is now. Just because he holds the same position. No. It doesn't work like that. No. That man has probably changed 5 or 6 times since he's been employed. And to just assume, just politely and respectfully assume that he has not changed in that time is ridiculous. Yeah, you're stupid, ways. And rather you're stupid or there's some inside shit like that's my kid.
A good example,
because that's how people.
Back when the Central Park 5 happened, Trump was trying to get them executed. Now Trump trying to build a wall to keep whole fucking groups of people out the damn country. You go from 5 people to 5,000.
Right. See? You know what I'm saying?
Change is not always going to be good. You can definitely change for the worse.
Exactly.
I get that.
And so,
and that's what people are so upset about, that they have to. And I get that. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a real thing to think about. And then on top of that, it molds how it evolves. So if the people, majority of the people anyway, are molding it to be a horrible ass thing because their changes have made them these spiteful ass, greedy ass people, then that's when it gets big. Give anything time, it'll grow. Plant. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Right. You plant those seeds and then it gets to a point where it's like a monopoly of oppression. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's just kind of like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to do something about that before their agenda takes over ours. You know, it seems like a huge power struggle going on, really. And that's why I have so much faith in this in our generation, because we are starting to close that gap in knowledge. You know what I'm saying? There are people who are just doing shit through regular programming, like, you know, McDonald's commercials every 2 seconds, you know, eat bad for yourself, go buy your kids toys, spend money, don't save and invest. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that has anything to do with your actual well-being. You know what I'm saying? And then you have these people who are fighting it with sharing the stories of a 27-year-old, what was it, judge? I shared that on Facebook the other day. I was like, the fact that this information is available to me, they don't make this shit news.
They really don't.
You will not go on Fox fucking news.
It's not exciting enough.
Right. Rather that, or it just has to do with black excellence. They always have hidden black excellence. They're not going to tell you that the Egyptians were black.
No one wants
to say that Jesus
during those times, like during that time, the whites was like, no one wants.
Right.
No, nobody cares.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why televise that? Why bring that information out if nobody cares?
That's programming.
Right.
They want to keep us exactly where we are.
They give certain information.
Right.
And I get that.
Yeah. So that's why it's amazing that a platform such as Facebook is able to convey that, because honestly there are algorithms in place where you just can't share that type of news. Like, it's like if Mr. Zuckerberg was like, nah, can't nobody see nothing about black X. So he'll make a million tags that has anything to do with anything sharing black excellence and block that shit. As soon as somebody shares it, that's how technology works now.
Yes,
it is made for total control. Somebody knows how to do everything.
Yes.
In anything that we do right, except for cryptocurrency. Anyway, encryption. It's a thing. People make things to never fail, and it's bad. But anyway, with that being said, it's kind of like
With that being said,
okay,
I want to turn this a little fun.
Okay.
You said people encrypt things to never fail, right?
Uh-huh.
So And that's implying it just continues to advance?
Yeah.
Okay.
In its state.
Okay.
Good or bad.
Oh, okay. So it could advancing could be getting worse as well. It's just because it's a machine.
Right. Okay. At that point, yeah.
Do you
shout out to Horizon Zero Dawn, because that is a great example if you play the game.
Okay. Respect to it. I ain't played it, but it sound like a dope story.
But anyway, go ahead.
Do you think machine will take over one day?
Machine
in a timeline, at least.
Machine, no, but what the machine has been used to do, yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
So,
it's never the tool.
Yeah, I saw it. Okay, so you said advancing, right?
Right. Because even if something were to take over completely, superficially, then in that scope, yes. But what it was made to do back then will just prove that it's just done what it was made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's just kind of like, you know, at that point, of course, that knowledge will be gone because that's what they intended to do. But it depends on what scenario we're talking about. We haven't seen nothing.
Right. Right. That's what I said, in a timeline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna turn it a little fun.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, let's get crazy real quick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I feel.
Like as far as robots taking over, I think that's.
Yeah, it's definitely right now a sci-fi type of thing.
Yes.
So it's
like
fun to fantasize about. Right. Exactly.
Exactly. Like
yeah.
I wrote.
So
that's kind of.
Yeah, it's this concept. It's a fear at the most. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, ooh, what could happen? You know what I'm saying?
So, speaking of fear, Will Smith is someone I really look up to, right?
Okay.
Yes, I really look up to
follow the fuck out of that man.
Yes, and I love his quotes. He said something along the lines of, fear is not real. It's just a series of thoughts that we put together. You know what I mean? And I get that.
That's fact.
Yeah, that is facts.
That is fact.
You know, it's a lot of stuff Will Smith put out there.
Yeah.
Dude is he damn near amazing.
He's just like,
for real, he's damn near amazing to me. Dude is one of the most comfortable guys I've ever seen.
Look,
and that's what I look at.
And
that's what I
like.
like.
People that make it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I love it.
He was able to be himself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's them the kind of people I look at.
Right, because they've gotten the influence of very important people that will protect. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And many people don't. Many people don't.
Yeah. Right,
many
exactly.
People don't.
So there are some people who really can't speak their mind because they've talked to or got talked into a space where they couldn't do anything, or else everything that they have will crumble. You know, they give them those ultimatums. Some people's lives are made off of a promise or a secret that you have to keep quiet. Unfortunately. So I respect that too, because that means real status. That means that you are somebody such as myself who is pure-hearted and can't make it. Because you know how they say, you know, you can't be all good in order. Like,
yes, that is true.
In
a world like this, you can't be.
Right. Yeah. Well, you have to be a LeGrand. Though you can have, your intention, sometimes you have to live in your own bubble. So if I know that I'm taking care of this group of people, I'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Versus let me do as much as I can. And that's just, different levels. But it's how it is. There can only be so many of those because those type of people die.
Mm-hmm. I fucks with Nipsey.
Yeah.
Nipsey did a lot. And that's why, and that makes him relevant to this.
Humanitarian award.
Yeah, I'm hip.
Yeah.
He did a lot for the community. I respect that. Music.
Look, let him have what he got.
Right? No, I'll give his respect on
it. Yeah. Because it still had stuff.
Yes.
So in that,
he still had an influence.
Right. So with that being said, he appealed to the people that he was making. That's why I was never. It is just what it was.
I give you that. And that's respect. I give you that. That's respect.
Yeah, because I try to keep positivity across the board. It was good for something if you know about it. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, because honestly, to be honest with you, when you said it, I was just like, I mean, because I don't listen to that type of music, I can't relate to it. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the hood, but you can tell by just talking thread that
that's
wasn't
not
the case all the way through.
Yeah, that's not
what
stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
that part. I have that part of me. I definitely get with you. fuck. But
I get that.
I choose to portray myself as who I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's just off of my different experience. I was in the Parkway, bouncing back and forth between Parkway, Riverview, you know what I'm saying? So I've definitely had my mix. And that makes me a very diverse individual. So
those are safe.
Right. Very safe people because they get you on any level. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So when it comes to somebody who's kind of just stuck in where they grew up, I can't blame them. Nature versus nurture. No, I can't combat what you grew up on. I can't expect you to go through the journey that I've gone through. You know what I'm saying? Right. So with that said, like I can't judge. That's why I'm not. I'm just selective because I know what I will deal with and what I won't deal with. That's not jocking what the fuck you do.
Get to choose.
Right.
I get to choose what I want.
Ultimately neutral because I have a reason. Period. It's just like either way, I'm cool with it or I'm not. And I'm not going to take anything away from you. I'm not going to say that what you believe is wrong because right and wrong is accepted. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that. But anytime I hear it, I always try to, do what I can to give you a different perception because I kind of want hate to be as much out of our minds as possible. I think that will balance us out because there will be some things you will not, and for good, you know what I'm saying? To say that you hate something should exist, but again, the balance there can be good.
Oh no, I hate oysters.
That's perfect. That's what I'm saying.
I legit hate oysters. The motherfuckers is just
who
gross.
Knows?
Yes.
Who knows? Maybe
slimy, salty.
Right.
Just niggas, ugh.
Because look,
the way people eat it,
the way
it make it sick if it ain't held correctly, handled correctly.
Further down the line, if you did like it, you would have been allergic to just the way that your biology. So maybe that was just you know what I'm saying? Maybe everything happens for a reason. The reasons that you may never see, so you will never be aware of, but that's kind of how things work. So.
I mean, I can say I hate a lot of things.
That's fine, but that's part of the map.
Already, let's try this conversation.
Yeah, you can do it.
Father.
Father's fault?
Father.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
How did I word it?
It's crazy how that shit just it went along with it. Yes.
How did I hit you with it earlier, Byron? Basically, I wanted this conversation to be about
how we evolve.
How we evolve from our fathers and
from the worst.
As to what? How did I word it? Sorry.
Like the way whatever that old like.
So basically, just so you all know, I am Byron Ashton third. Okay, I am third Byron Ashton, meaning there is a huge cycle that I am on the ash. I say ash end of because making it my purpose to break the cycle that follows the name of Byron.
Which is funny. Don't start a cycle.
No, I don't want him to be like me.
He won't be the type of
my teachings.
No, his son is junior.
Everything is a cycle though, so he'll be a part of a great cycle.
Yeah, I'm not putting that on my cycle. My cycle is brand new, so I get to decide.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get to choose. And my choice is to let him decide. So it's not my life to live. That's his.
Because once you said
I'm just helping him
I
along
want my
the
first
way.
son to be a junior.
I mean, and that's fine. That is totally okay. But the thing about that is, it's just like whatever you start is what will continue.
With that name?
Yeah. Well, with that name, but just with that person, whatever they touch from their path. Either you're, throwing down, I did both throwing down sunshine, and it can be good for everybody, or fuck you up. Like all the people, like nowadays, we're like, shit, they shit, and shit descended from people who were put in that situation
for them that they learned that from.
You're right. You only know what you know. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like, cool. Now I am a part of a line of top fortunate. And the fact that I was the one chosen to think different scares the shit out of me. Because it could be like, all right, cool. I hope whatever I pass on is going to be exactly as I taught it. Or will it, like a child, be rebellious and do something exact opposite of what I taught? You know what I'm saying? Which would only revert the worst of what my family has passed down to me. You gotta mix the good shit and you gotta mix the fucked up shit. And sometimes it skips generations. Because DNA is nothing but memory. Sometimes you'll forget some things, sometimes you remember.
Is it your dad doesn't is he not allowing you to live life? He's not allowing you to choose your own direction? Is that what that is?
Not at all. No. That's in some cases, yes. That's how it ends up being, unfortunately. Because some people follow exactly what their parent did, and some people
try to deviate, and they end up rebelling so much that they fall back into the line of their parent somehow.
Right. So it's like, either a good balance, is a good end of the balance, or a bad.
My father was a hoe. My father has 6 kids by multiple women. My father he's about to get married his 3rd or 4th time.
And that type of behavior can be passed down.
My biggest thing was not trying to fall into the cycle of how he treated women. And I fell into a cycle of my own certain way of treating women. But I still treated women at a point in time in a semi-disposable manner. Like, I'll fuck with you, but you're not gonna never do long term.
Yeah,
because I've reserved long term for somebody else.
And that's so I found that to be okay. Just because you know,
as long as you know.
Yeah, just because. Yeah,
I've always known.
Yeah, if you know, then I don't see the issue.
But the toxicity comes in when
basically it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
My entire family on my dad's side would always say that my mother was the one that he should have settled down with. He should have stopped all his hoeing out then.
There is paths they could have chosen.
I've realized who my chosen one is. My father didn't. That's the thing. But it's like, can you stop the hoeing you to be with the chosen one?
The chosen one makes you stop.
I don't think that. I think
everything happens for a reason. Some people.
I can't say the chosen one makes you stop, but the chosen one makes you grow.
Yes. Because your ego.
I don't think it makes
you. Your ego can keep you. Your ego can keep you down that path that you're on, no matter how many chosen ones you come across.
Mm-hmm. Everyone can have multiple. Anybody can have multiple people that they believe are the chosen ones because of their actions towards that person
and the time of their life that they come in.
So yes, the impact that person puts on them. I could have had 3 ex-girlfriends who've had the same impact on me. Right. You know what I'm saying? It just ended up not working out.
They were just in different stages of your life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That got you through that point.
Right.
I feel
so.
I definitely feel it.
Right. So.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I can't say that a woman can make
because what you're talking about goes into kind of.
But like you said, it's a double-edged sword.
Right.
I agree with
specifics. You know what I'm saying? I keep everything general, so it's just like yes, that was the path. However we go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, most definitely.
I would say some of my top 10, well, not top 10. I got like 5 male influences in my life though, and that's my grandfather, my uncle, Alpha M, Bo from Bo of the Fifth Column. And on YouTube, the last 3 are going to be YouTube men.
Hey,
I learned a lot of who I am from these men. I learned a lot of the kind of man that I inspire to be from YouTube. Men on YouTube, who I will probably never meet in my life, so they will never know that I want to wish them a happy Father's Day so fucking bad because you my internet dad, dog.
Right.
The last one is Coach. His YouTube name is Coach Red Pill. That man is a saint. He's a walking fucking saint.
Yeah, I mean, it just sometimes it's happening, like, especially in the day and age that we live in. Things can't happen like that.
Who are some of the influences that y'all know y'all got? Yeah, that contributed to y'all becoming a man, or
the men
especially
around
with you contributing to you becoming a father. Like, who do you fall back on when it comes to being a father?
I take a lot of different things from a lot of, and that's how I learn. And I'm selective on what I choose from them. I look for what they're best at. Or I'm sorry, not what they're best at. It's
we learn from their mistakes.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. As a wise man, you learn from other people's mistakes and you apply them. You know what I'm saying. So that's how I do things, and everything's a trial and error. Yes, everything's trial and error. I literally, if it fails, okay, cool. I'm either going to decide to not do it again, or I'm going to decide to do it how to do it better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's an improvement, and that's how I see growth. Is you become what you experience.
You can make the most out of whatever you got.
Right. Exactly. So, but there's this one man. He's actually my uncle Jimmy. He's Uncle James. He is who I looked at as far as being a father. I used to spend the night over his house every weekend, and I hated church. When I say I hated church with a passion, I hated church. But I loved being over their house so much that I was like, fuck it.
I'm a star.
Like, it's to the point where we were doing praise dances. I couldn't stand it, but I enjoyed it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say
you was a praise dancer?
Yeah, praise dancer, choir.
I was a step.
I went to an abstinence camp, all of that good shit. Yes, I remember. Yes,
that praise stamp, and shit.
Yes,
yeah,
bro,
I was in one of those. That was.
I've had to cite every book of the Bible in front of the whole church. Wow. Yes, bro, that's how serious it was at the house, and it's because it was a loving family there. Right. And I felt like he completed the loving family.
Right.
So I looked at him as a father figure, but I also took other qualities from other men as well as father figure. Even though they weren't the best fathers, I still took some of that good stuff and I threw away what I thought, I didn't want.
That is what, keeps my faith in humanity meeting somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's just like, you figured it out. You figured out the way, of, to keep good shit going. Because that needs to exist. Because once you start to learn so much, you hit that point where, like, damn, everything's up, you motivated, you pressed, damn, what's the point? Then you meet people who are like, no, it's fine. Because fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And it motivates. It's just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more you know, the more depressed you are. But the more you know after that is what brings the bliss back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lovely thing to see. You know what I'm saying?
I see, and you brought up emotion. I see emotion as your experience.
Right.
You are the only one who understands your emotion.
And that's how you remember things, too.
Exactly. That's what that is.
Needed.
Like, I've been through the depression stage. I've been through the ego stage. I've been through a lot of different stages. And it's all based off of emotion. And it's just how I took that experience and how I felt about it. And that's what I'm literally, it's trial and error on.
I've been able to use
just
my ego to keep.
Whatever works.
Right.
I've been able to use my ego to keep me intact.
That's how you learn what you like as well.
That's beautiful too, because like that allows you to live a more forward lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You can accelerate as much as you want to because you are aggressive enough and confident enough to go for it.
But some people's egos will kill them.
Definitely. So you're able to use the bulk of it to where some people can only take it in spoonfuls for it to work. It just depends on your lifestyle.
That's how your ego can get you killed.
Exactly. Period.
Because I think ego is just an extension of pride.
It is. It's basically the same thing to me. I look at it the same. Like, it plays off each other too much to not, which is everything that I run away from. I have no problem with telling people like I broke down a couple. Like if you know anybody from my family, we are those workhorse men. Okay, like my size doesn't really show it, but I'm a mechanic. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. Though.
That is really important.
I get that.
I push around engines all day. I have to have something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't see it, but it's definitely there.
I get that.
And we are men. Fuck all the bullshit. We don't feel shit. Like I'm from the worst of it. That's the reason I don't talk to myself. But I am that you know what I'm saying, that kind of like the person who took the best of what that was, but applied it to something different. So instead of toxicity, now I use all this strength and all these intelligences and everything that they gave me to do what the fuck I want to do. Fuck the bullshit.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
I was blessed to have being able to know both sides of my family, the men.
Oh yeah.
My father's a hoe.
Period.
However, he's the hoe that if he has kids by you, up until a certain age, he gonna make sure them kids are taken care of.
Period. Yeah,
although it should be past the age where he really stopped caring, which is like 8. It should be fucking their entire lives, because he'll come back in your 10 years and just like kind of expect you to accept him,
right?
And
it's almost like,
but it's like he knows exactly when to do it.
Yeah,
it's almost like understand me.
And then
but you do the same shit though. You are very patient, and that's really what your father is, but 2 times more.
Yeah, for real. On that.
Yeah.
Because again, we live in that microwave society. We just do things a little faster.
Yes, that's really it.
On my on my mother's side, however, I was raised around. My uncle is one of the highest CEOs in St. Louis. My grandfather is retired Army sergeant.
Okay.
Those, for me, even though those were 2 different type of men, those are both manly men. My uncle will get up, put on a suit and tie. He's a suit and tie every day. I'm going to go make this big money kind of man. My grandfather is, I'm going to put on these motherfucking cargo pants and his damn shirt.
And he's still toe boots.
And I'm going to go bust my ass physically.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
I'm finna use this body that was given to me.
I've been able to manifest
you can
all
either
3
use
of
your body
those.
or your mind.
I've been able to manifest all 3 of those to a hoe that can use his mental or his physical. But at the end of the day, I still consider myself a man because of how I treat people and how and the kind of respect you demand from people.
Right. I just made a snap about that the other day. Actually, I was just like, "Look, you gotta put your motherfucking foot down." Because bottom line, there are some things you will tolerate. Like, so basically, like when I told you, when it was like what I felt was a negative comment.
What?
Like negative. Well, you know what we were talking about earlier.
Bro,
his
I'm
music
sorry,
sucks.
I'm high. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
About to say, yeah.
Nipsey. I was like, well, see, that's too strong of a connotation, for what I feel is, accurate. Because I never add emotion to fact. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just exactly what they are. So I'm like, wait, whoa, I don't want just to see if you'll catch it. If you catch it, cool.
You said Nipsey music suck again?
Yes, because it is. It does.
To him.
Yeah, and everything.
But he doesn't personalize it. He makes it like negative going out. So he like somebody who is like super into everything that he does, if he were to say that, they'd get upset.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really just to protect
your extent of being into Nipsey Hussle does not change my opinion of what reality is, right?
I was relating to you is what I was saying. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, is his music being bad reality or is it your reality?
Right.
Okay,
well, he made it too general to make it seem like it was his reality.
Okay.
That's why I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Well, let me go ahead and imply when I speak from me.
There you go.
Right.
Okay, so
yeah, that's implied right there.
Right.
Everything is my personal opinion on it. Now, I will speak facts with it, but if it's not a fact on it, then it's literally a personal opinion.
No harm, no. Wait.
Because the way you feel about Nipsey, I kind of feel about XXX.
Understood.
I was never on an XXX music fan tip. Yeah. When he was alive, I did not like his music at all, and it's not gonna change just because he's dead.
No.
Rest in peace to him, but it's not gonna change just because he's dead.
Is everybody personal experience?
I can't be a bandwagon kind of. That would be so. That's so fucking fake to me. That once you die. Man, that nigga music was so, that nigga touched me right here.
No, with him, it was always a selective song for him. It was certain songs that I liked by him. It was never a whole complete album that I found liking to. But he got some nice songs to listen to in certain moods, yeah. In certain moods, his moods are legit.
Yeah, what was the question? Yeah.
No, he just started talking about how he felt the agreement. He felt the same way
I had
about
to think about what question did I ask you?
You didn't ask.
It was something you said. the reason we're talking about what we're talking about.
Who are the males in your life who would accept them as male?
Okay, that.
And then we went from there.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the next question you got on the docket, Dave?
You said what?
What are some skills that you guys think that men should know? Like, not everyone in this room had a male influence. What skills you got to come on your own to have that?
Car knowledge.
I'm sorry. Can you say that for me again?
See, you was talking.
No, I wasn't though. I just heard the floor.
You have one. Well, what would you like to what are some skills that you think a man should always have? Like, y'all didn't have a male figure in your life, or male figure, quote unquote. So what are the skills you had to figure out on your, like, you really touched?
Car knowledge. Oh, go first.
Protection. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. It don't matter.
Car knowledge. A lot of stuff that I learned about cars, I had to learn on my own. Even though I had a grandfather who is a mechanic, he's the kind of person, you can use my tools, but I'm not going to sit there with you. You better learn how to do it.
That's so many.
Only thing he taught me was oil change. Yeah, only thing he taught me was how to do an oil change. Other than that, everything else, and I'm so thankful that he did that. Because you have to learn a lot of shit on your own that you're going to have to learn on your own anyway.
I think.
And that teaches you a lot of patience. For real. Working on cars teaches you mad ass patience.
That right there. That is what I learned on my own.
Patience?
Patience. That is, because, I like to go to the root of everything. Mm-hmm. Like, what is the start of whatever got you, wherever. And it's not my hard work and determination. It's not my this, that, and the other. Because all that was honest talk. You know what I'm saying? It was taught that you are the oldest. You need to take care of your brother. You need to shit together. Okay? You might take care of this little motherfucker one day. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were real with me. So one of the things that kept that balance for that determination and everything, I wanted everything right now. And if I could not get what I wanted right now, I was physically sick. It was bad. Like, because I'm a very meticulous type of person.
When it becomes bad.
Yeah, I'm a very meticulous type of person. So it's like, I kind of need things a certain way. I'm chill about it. But if it's my space, everything has to be a certain. Anything that I have any type of control over has to be a certain. So with that being said,
I understand.
It's just the type of person that I am. It's that art. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, it's kind of like instead of it turning into something, crazy or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you was getting when you said
it's
that.
probably the thing. What was it?
Oh, he gonna blame this shit on me.
Yeah. He didn't. He blamed it on the alcohol.
Somebody bring it back.
Ain't that what he said? Blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah.
What are your male?
Wasn't it?
No, what did you learn from
There we go. The patient. There we go.
Okay. Yes.
So all that being said, right? Patience is what got me where. Because without learning how to put time into something and waiting for it to turn into something, will you actually have it? Nobody taught me, hey, you need to wait. It was more of at the time, here you go if you wait so long. Time was not supposed to be something I really had to wait on just because of how I grew up. Because they honestly gave me a lot of shit. They gave me a lot of shit. They were just like, hey, you said you wanted this? All right, cool. I like the surprise, Mom. I like the surprise. Here you go. Birthday, Christmas, whatever. I didn't have to wait that long. No, for anything. But when it came to something that I wanted to do and something that I wanted that I knew nobody else can give me, then it was kind of like this is what time actually is. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what helped me transition into, adulthood for real. That is the base and probably the most important thing that I've learned.
What did you mean by protection?
Yeah.
Being able to protect yourself. As in any situation you get in, you learn to protect yourself in all situations. Mentally and physically. Right? Oh. That's what I'm saying. That's one thing that every human needs. And most have it. Well, I ain't gonna say most, but there are a lot that does have it. But that's one thing everybody feel like protecting yourself is the first thing you need to worry. no one's going to protect yourself better than you.
That is very true.
All you have to do is
leave you on your own.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? When you left alone, then what do you have? Yourself.
That right there is exactly
Me, myself, and I, that's all I got.
If my legs don't work, I need to be able to drag myself out of something. I can live off that.
Yes.
It's fine.
I can survive.
I'll figure it out.
And protection can go with a lot of things. Like my protection is learning to survive. You know what I'm saying? And that's everybody needs.
Right.
Show you that. Kind of tight. Be real tight.
Wow. Y'all ready for the rest of the pill?
Yeah.
Yes.
The pill questions?
Yes.
How should men deal with
Up front.
Ooh.
Look like men do. Because some
what
people
does that mean?
exactly. Some people with the pride approach to it, which makes it work for them. No, fuck that. I'm gonna get it done. Da, 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 da. They add an agenda to what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? So they're a man about it still. It's probably like how their people talking, like how I was talking about the Millie men. You know, I'm not that just type of person. You know, if I can sit down and talk about it, I will. But there are other people who choose that route, but in a more positive way. You know what I'm saying? So, no, fuck that. I'm gonna tackle my goals. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And then you have, you know, the other people who are just like, I'm gonna sit down and think about it, calculate that shit out. AKA K-Tronada started off in his basement.
Who?
Why are you doing that? He goes by many names. Okay.
Give me another name.
Come on.
I'm just serious. I do not know who you're talking about.
I don't either.
Wait, really?
Yes.
K-Tronada?
Do you know?
Music?
Now you gotta let us know. Now you take on the role as teacher.
Okay. Hold on. He started off.
Started from the bottom, now he here.
He started off again making beats and stuff. Just blew the fuck up off of nothing, basically making beats and shit and making remixes off of other people. You know what I'm saying? But adding his own spice to it, but his spice became a sound, and his sound is amazing. So it's kind of like a all right, buddy. It's kind of like a mix of old school and new school type, you know. And that's kind of where I live, which is exactly like what I study. Anything that basically follows anything I would have done should I chosen that path, and you know, that's pretty much what I look for. It's like, what would it sound like if I was wanting to do this? You know, what would it look like if I wanted to pursue this type of career? And that's kind of like what I follow, just to kind of keep me motivated that I'm never music. You know what I'm saying? Like music, business, whatever. You know, so and I also have a very wide range of music taste. So this
And y'all just had a little taste of
K-Tronada Chance. I feel.
Let us know.
I enjoyed the music.
I did too. I liked it. How about you?
I like the vibe it gives. Yeah, it gives a nice vibe.
Yeah.
Some mood.
And he definitely, what I like about him is he doesn't appeal to one certain vibe, which is most of the type of music that I follow, the diverse stuff. You know, so he'll be like, you know, if you want to party in a nightclub one night, cool. But if you want to chill out in a jazz club one night, cool. Or if you want to be at home by yourself, you know, whatever. He'll create that vibe, and that's another thing I harp on Drake about. You know, he can be hype if you want to,
Yeah,
or he
that's
can
what I
help
like
you if
about
you in
Drake.
your feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all heard that new Drake?
That the one he made off of the Wind, the Raptors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard or murder or
Murder.
money on the money on my grave.
A murder.
Money on my grave, hard as fuck.
Is it?
I
I haven't heard that one yet.
Boy, that shit
I'm
hard as
listening to it on the
fuck.
way
I just heard a
home.
murder today.
Boy, that shit, boy, that shit had me on a crip walk, nigga. I felt that
And
shit. My
Drake
legs
shooting
just started going.
shots all
Nigga,
day,
what? Nigga, what?
I had to look down.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
Get the little
Look,
dip
go
in this
listen
shit,
to that
nigga. What?
Look, go listen to that shit too. But yeah, dog.
Any more last questions, there? Before we
Yeah.
wrap up?
one. Did everyone finish the thing on emotion?
Yes, we did.
What does it mean for a man to be comfortable with his own sexuality?
Come with the fire today.
Yes, who want to go first? I got a good one for this one.
I'm good. Ready? You good? Okay.
Fire first. You the guest.
All right, cool. All right, so basically, right, to me, it boils down to the pride. You know what I'm saying? However, in self-love, all that stuff, if you are comfortable with who you are, you have no problem with anybody who says anything different, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to see who you're with unless you're filming. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, that's even just no, even if they did, right. It's just, it's your business. You know what I'm saying? And rather it gets out or not, it's just on you. But really, it's kind of like, I mean, shit. So with that being said, if you're comfortable with what you do, that's pretty much how you combat that. There's no insecurity involved with it, which is why I always say work from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? What you think?
That's 100% agree.
Period.
For real.
Shit. Work on yourself before you work on anything else.
Yes, that's really the base of it all.
That's it.
Self-love, like you said.
Right.
Not really much to go off of.
That's the base of it.
For real.
And that is the bit. Anytime somebody asks my opinion about something, I go to the very root. That is
I
my
feel like
thing.
most of things start.
Right. Period. How you think all the way up to how you live. Physical thing.
I think the question is, how does being a man define your sexuality, right? Or how does sexuality define your manhood? What's the exact wording of the question so I can answer properly?
The exact wording of the question is, what does it mean for a man to be comfortable?
What does it mean for a man to be comfortable in his sexuality? What does it mean for a man to be comfortable in sexuality? Be able to be around people who aren't your sexuality and still feel comfortable within yourself. Being able to have gay friends if you're straight. Being able to have straight friends if you're gay. Because there are some gay people. That's not a lot. There's some people who
just dope as fuck.
No. There's some gay people who don't like being around straight people.
And there it is too.
And then there's straight guys who think that every gay nigga that's around them is trying to hit on them. When that's. Let me speak for the. I'm not gay, but I'm gonna speak for my gay homeboys. You ain't that cute, nigga.
I'm dead.
I've been told that by so many gay niggas who comes to this problem of why straight niggas always think we're trying to hit them. They ain't that cute, nigga.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, I can.
Nobody knows what they like.
Girls think the same shit.
Right. Period.
Yes, bitches do. I'm sorry, women do think the same shit.
They think the same shit.
I can't stand it. I really can't.
They automatically think,
bitch, I'm nice.
They think just because you trying to
nice.
Think about it. Think about it this way. They think just because you're trying to talk to them, you're trying to hit on them.
No.
Straight niggas think
it's called having a conversation with
straight
a human
niggas
being.
think just because a gay nigga's talking to them, they trying to hit on them.
Pretty much.
I wouldn't say all.
A lot of girls do though.
Oh, what?
We're not gonna say all. We're gonna respect the minority.
Not all.
Right.
We gonna respect,
but a lot.
Minority.
A lot.
Definitely the
a lot.
widespread.
Because half y'all definitely not cute enough to pay attention to.
Well, at least 6/8 of y'all.
Oh man.
At least 6/8 of y'all.
Look everybody on their fingers like
6/8. How much?
What that mean?
If it's 8 slices of pizza, at least 6 of them got pepperoni, bitch.
Wow.
No.
I'm done.
But it's just being able to be comfortable being around people who don't want you, who you don't want, being able to have general platonic relationships with them. That's what I think it means to be comfortable in your sexuality as a heterosexual or homosexual man.
Mm-hmm.
Because being a man has nothing to do with your sexuality.
People need to learn how to look at people as people.
I know gay niggas that'll knock a nigga the fuck out. I know gay niggas that'll come change your tire. I know gay niggas that'll cut your grass.
Mm-hmm.
I know gay niggas that can put on the motherfucking roof. And I know straight niggas who can't do none of that shit.
Period.
At all.
It don't matter. It's the same battle with
I know gay niggas. I know gay niggas that can lay down asphalt while straight niggas the ones to carrying purses.
That's fortunate. Yeah, because that whole.
But yes, I have.
We've started a lot of trends that
I got a gay homeboy
that women have taken.
I got a gay homeboy who's in construction.
You know
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Duke. Yeah, I got a gay homeboy who's in construction. So it's like I know a gay nigga who can lay down asphalt and I know straight niggas that wear purses. So it's like that shit ain't got nothing to do with being a man.
Period. Really don't. I feel it.
Get everything you need out.
For sure.
All right, and this is gonna be another episode of the Verbal Vitamin Podcast. So go ahead and tune it with your loved ones and let the children down for the night and enjoy yourself.
Keith Sweathead ass. Much love, y'all. Much love.
Much love.
Bye.